Hey up, I'm Fu, and welcome to Milliways. Another episode of RimWorld. Looking forward to this. So, whereabouts were we last time? We had a small crop field, we had a nice small area, and we were working on our medical ward. Now, I also realised as well that the medical rooms could probably be split into, 3 different rooms? So it might be better if we put it into one location or one area to do it instead. I don't know. We'll think about that. What are you doing, Tashi? You're stargazing. What a night. It's nice and quiet. It's clear skies and 21 degrees. Who couldn't ask for a better night? What's this? We have an unforbidden armor vest. Well, don't think we'll give it to anyone. Miriam. That's right. Miriam is wandering around in a bit of a daze. And the daze is because of disturbed sleep. Well, you will get over that, because you've got your bedrooms now, and that shouldn't happen. Assuming you go actually sleep in your bed. Now, you would have dropped some shirts somewhere else, I take it? Possibly. I don't know if you've dropped any other clothing. Or have you always been naked? Well, I don't know. So, today I am thinking we're going to get some of this marked out to be mined. And also get the official room set up for our research bench. Not research bench, for production. Because that was one thing that I was talking about doing last episode, but never really got around to doing it. So, we need to make sure that we have an electric tailoring bench. Does it have to be electric? Oh, there's no harm making it electric, it means it's faster. Butcher's table we already got. Sculptor's table we haven't got, but not sure if it's really needs to be a thing quite yet. Let's see, what else? Butcher's table, sculptor's table. There isn't anything else, at least in this list, that we would want to be getting, so we need to get the other research done. Now, we are focusing on getting stone cutting. It's just a matter of time. You know what? I think it would be best to wait until the morning. And the morning is just about here. Fu's already up and about, a bit of an early bird. Excellent to see. Now, production tables. Ooh. And we have some travellers coming past. They don't trade anything with us, which is fine, and we don't want to capture anyone quite yet. We definitely don't have the place set up to manage that. So, I believe we might as well set out this area to be mined, because I've talked about this for a while now. I believe we'll push it over here, make this a nice square room for this square colony of ours. Okay, let's see. We do want to get rid of this. I'm not quite happy with it. Could work, but I'm not going to let it work. Instead, we're going to build that room, our production room, right now, and then we'll be able to drop all of our tables in, and everything will be better. Now, it does mean all the materials are in this room, which is a bit of a shame. It does mean that they have to walk over here if we decide to place the table or the room here. Now, we can place it up here, but this is also a hauling zone, and where we've got some of our solar panels. Now, I'm not willing to dismantle them, just so we can shift the room along. There's a knife. I was wondering where the knife went. Someone should get around to picking that up. Miriam, you're sleeping? You can... Oh no, Fizz got the knife. Never mind. Now, I could push down, but part of me wants to just make this, start connecting this wall right across here, and we'll make this into one room. And part of me thinks that's what's going to happen, and we are. It's a nice big area, and no, we're not. Yeah, as long as we don't cover up the vents, because I want these vents to be outside. That's one of my major things I want. So I guess we could do something like this, and let's see. We have a centre doorway. That's excellent. So we'll do that, and might as well put it around here as well. Oops. Let's pull it the full way across. If we pull it the full way across, then we have a little bit of extra room, or at least we can mine out a little bit extra. And this will be inside. Doesn't mean these will have to be pulled out. There we go. Oh, I need to put the doors in. Got ahead of myself there. Make wooden door, what's that, down the centre is here, so here and here, might as well put it 1 to 1. Now we already have a lot of doors going in and out of this base, probably too many, but yeah, well, I'm not going to complain. It's not a bad thing. Now this dirt doesn't look very nice, so I'm thinking we're going to put some floors down finally in this area. So putting some floors down. We don't want metal, that was very expensive and I probably shouldn't have done that. Silver, don't want to waste the silver. Gold, well, gold. We will need to get steel tiles for the hospital zone. Concrete, no. I don't think these... Oh, interesting enough, these tiles actually look pretty. So I wonder, if I select it and, let's see, beauty of 2 versus the steel was a beauty of 2 as well. So actually, the brick tiles might actually be cheaper to lay. Oh. It would be cheaper to lay with the bricks. I mean, we don't have as many blocks on the map to use, so we'll be using wood. No, actually, I'll stick with wood. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah. Who doesn't like a wooden room? It's going to be an absolute painful firefighting at this rate, but we'll deal with it. We also should have enough wood. If we don't, we'll just get a few more trees chopped down as well. You know, increase our deforestation of this area. And there we go. Cool. I'm happy with that. What's going on here? This wooden floor just hasn't been made. Okay, well, that's fine. We can deal with that. Wooden floor in the doors. That should be a steel tile. You know what? I'm just going to make it wooden. They won't complain too much. And our second raid. I'm pretty sure this is our second raid. So let's take a look. Jump to location. There are 2 people. Is that 2? Yep, 2 people. 2 people from Crab's Craig. So these were pirates, were they? I can't recall. Let's take a look at our fractions now. Yeah, they were a pirate band. Yeah, so it's only 2 this time. We should be able to deal with it without any issues. They are hot. Is it really that hot? It is 30 outside. Well, Glitter World Nerd. I mean, you guys have got some pretty good skills. And you both, well, you can't dumb labor. But if we can capture one of you guys, that would be awesome. Okay, well, for the time being, I'll just monitor you and see whereabouts you walk. If things will speed up. They are attacking now, aren't they? Because you're wandering the wrong direction to attack us. Yes, come on. Oh no, you're just getting prepared, that's fine. We can work out what our next defense is. Well, we don't have any defenses that we can set up. I just realised we can't really put down any of the steel deadfall traps. Because they aren't going to be any use to us right now. Unless we can convince those guys to walk right over it, which, you know, given the last series, didn't happen. So, big thing will be focusing on turrets, and that'll be the next thing after the block. After doing the blocks. So, security. Sandbags and deadfall traps. Well, given that they're going to be coming down, what, around this way, might be worth... Let's see, they are diagonal. Yes, they are. So, how about this? I'll put it here. And when we have to run away, we'll go across the top, and that will give us a little bit of extra defense if we can do that. Do something like this and this. Get this prioritized ASAP. These sandbags must be made, or at least there has to be a couple. Decker, do it. Excellent. You only made 1 Decker. That's not enough. Make a few more, Decker. And another. You can do it. Okay, cool. Compatible with steel. I'm happy about that. Come on. These guys haven't attacked us yet, so just prioritize this. What are you doing? You want to consume a simple meal? Well, I guess that's valid. But you're not going to. And Miriam, you need to put your armor back on, please. Unless someone else has gone and nicked it. By the looks of it, yes. Well, grab the steel knife. And then we'll grab everyone. Hopefully we have enough time. Got a feeling we may not. May have left it too late. Well, we'll see. Get everyone in this corner. Nah, we're fine. Everyone will make it in time. Just. Must be very slow walking speed along here. This isn't like a bog or anything. Let's see. Oops, can I click? Unclick, thank you. Scrabble, soil. what's that, rough sandstone there? Yeah, okay. So, start shooting when you're ready. Tashi, do your thing. Fu, also give it a shot. Oh, we got one hit on Ericsson. Good. 2 of you guys are actually shooting now. And the sandbags have actually done a good job. Okay, so Ericsson is down for the count, that's fine. We'll unforbid the body so it should be dumped in the right place. Also the wooden club and food. Miriam, go and melee attack the spy, if you can get there in time. Oh, you did manage to shoot Jerry Bear. Is it Jerry the spy? Look, I want to recruit you guys, because it is because Jerry Bear is a slow walker currently, so Miriam will be able to finish off the job. Actually, wonder, can we... No, we can actually capture. I was wondering if we could capture, but, you know, just go on with the knife. Come on, get him with the knife. Attack. There we go. And Jerry Bear is down. Jabear. I didn't say Jerry Bear for some reason. Jabear is down. Now, you are capable of things. I don't know how difficult you would be to capture. But you know what? We do have another gun now, which is excellent. So, okay. Well, we need some rooms for capture. Prisoner rooms. That's the word I'm looking for. Prisoners. Okay, we'll have to work out where to put them then. Now, this was always going to be outside, but maybe, or because I do want them in an area where I don't have to worry about them trying to bash through a wall and escaping, or bashing through a door, so it would have to be a 2-layer defense. Now, we're not quite up to that yet. Now, best thing I think I can do is just mark one of these for prisoners. And Miriam, who has only a bruise, which is fine, can capture Jabear. And we can all be all the better. Now, Tashi, love it if you could haul this pistol in. And Fu, you might as well haul in the simple meals, because we're certainly running low. Oops, things are paused, that's why. Got a bit puzzled there why people weren't moving. Excellent, so far we're going alright, but we probably will need to start working on getting a sniper rifle and picking people off at a bit of a distance. So I believe that's going to be one of the better tactics. Now Fu, what are you doing? You are sleeping on the ground inside the cooler, which is actually 9 degrees right now. Well, I guess you can stay there. I guess you will be cold. Slept on ground, disturbed sleep, witness outside of death. Yeah, that's nothing good. Oh, cool. Jabear is up and running. Let's take a look. How hard would you be to recruit? 48%. We're definitely going to try and recruit and chat and recruit. Proper medicine, so just herbal. It's not Glitter World level, but it will do the trick. Okay. Well, we need more bedrooms, so let's deal with that. How much wood have we got? We have 218. We will not have enough to finish off the rest of the tiles inside, so it's probably a bit of a time for a mass chopping job. Let's... Oops, what happened there? Try that again. We'll go chop wood. We'll pull it out all over these trees, and that should be enough. If it's not, I'll be surprised. And then it's on to the next night. Still early morning, and Tashi's back, up and awake, working on the floors and failing at times. Excellent. That's what we want. Failure. But at least you're gonna get you're gonna learn a few things. And by the looks of it, we're nearly most of the way in training the dog. Let's see. 3 out of 8. Okay, so there's a few more. What's that? Another 5. Yeah, 5. Another 5 to go before before the dog will start hauling, which is great. We're getting there. Now, at the moment, I don't think it's going to be as useful because we're not hauling things from a far distance. I gather the trees it would be helpful, but we have to give it time, unfortunately. And we also have a lot bigger area for our cooling chamber. It does mean that I'll be, well, I guess we'll have to put in another cooler, because this isn't actually enough. The 2 coolers, surprisingly. I got a feeling it's because it's a larger area now that takes into a factor, or comes into factor. So I guess we can place it just here. So once we get around to it, we have the steel and we have the components for it. So, Now onto the tables. Let's see. We want to have an electric tailing bench, which we can place... I guess we can place it just there. Try and optimise the space as much as we can. Might see if we can put a few down the centre. Because we have the space. Sculptor's table, we might as well put one down. Don't think I'll queue any jobs up for it though. Yeah, that looks fine. Electric stove, fuel stove, simple research bench. Well, I like to move the simple research bench. I don't know if I can. That was, yeah, because that's all I put down. I put down an electric tailoring bench. Because we don't have weapon research or anything, do we? Yes, okay, well, we'll leave it like that then. Now, I think it's time to hunt some more animals. What's this? A turkey. Let's hunt the turkey. We did have an issue hunting the turkey last time, but I think we'll be fine. Now, Miriam, what are you doing? You're hunting the turkey with a knife. No, you're not. That turned out bad for you. You were not wearing anything either. Okay, well, Miriam, you're not going to be hunting turkeys with a knife, but you are going to be hunting. So, we'll get you to equip... Oh, click on Miriam first. We'll get you to equip the pistol and do it from a little bit of a distance, because turkeys are vicious. Actually no, just hunt the turkey. No, Tashi's doing it. Tashi, well, you've got a bit more of a ranged weapon, so I'm fine with that, as long as you don't shoot Fu. If you shoot Fu, I'll be annoyed. But you're not going to, because you're a better shot than that. And we have a turkey, so that's something. Cool, and this area has nearly been mined out as well. Glad to see this is coming along. Now, I will be shifting these tables to inside this room, because people complain when they're in the cold, in the dark, and given that things aren't very pretty, it will be the right thing to do, I think. A bit closer, select only these blocks. So get these ones hauled out, things will be fine. So this area can also be expanded. So stockpile zone 1 will be expanded to incorporate all the extra room that we have. And also the bodies can be popped into the corner as well. Which we'll do soon, not right now though. Oh, that didn't expand right. Oh well. So we have a wooden butcher's table, which we'll probably shift into this room somewhere. We might as well put it side by side to the, what's this, tailoring bench? Yes, the tailoring bench. To the production, we'll go to, where is it? Butcher's table. Because I don't believe we can shift. No, we can only deconstruct and deconstruct. Okay, I'll do it right now. It's probably not the best time to do it, but oh well. Get them flagged to be deconstructed, and we'll see what happens. Now, Fu, is it really safe to be sleeping in a room with Jerry Bear? Jerry Bear. Jabear. I don't think so. Altogether, we really do need another set of rooms. Huh, okay, well. Orders. Structures. Okay, we'll build another room. And what is it? Each room is a 7x7. What's this wall? It's an 8. Well, that's going to be annoying. Okay, make this one a... we'll do a 7... No, how about an 8? We'll make this a big room. So we'll go... that was 8, wasn't it? That was 9. Whoops. Cancel... Can I just cancel that? Thank you. And I cancelled all the jobs. Clumsy Fu. Go 8. Go 8. That was 8 on the bottom. Yes, it was. Okay. 8 down. Place some doors in. Probably here and here. And that can be someone else's room. That means we have enough rooms, and we can probably just toggle this one back and forth. Or also just reduplicate it up a little further. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Then it's on to the next morning. We have a mad animal as well that happens during the night. It is sleeping, so I'm assuming that's some mad animal we're talking about. Or is it the copper? Nope, it's a sleeping cassowary. Okay, well, we'll just leave it be then. Don't think there's any need to worry about it. I find it odd, if it's sleeping and it gets aggro, or becomes in a manhunter state, it doesn't get the attribute because it's sleeping? I don't know, it just seems a little odd. How's the corn going? The corn is 59% grown. It's not grown as much as I would have expected, but it should be a nice big harvest, and you know what? I think it'd be worth having a second growing zone. Let's see. I also want to make some walking areas as well, so make some floors, which will probably just be gravel or concrete. Whichever one. I know the floors which don't take too many materials. Let's see. Concrete, wooden floor, sandstone, limestone. Can we remove floors? Metal, silver. No. Paved tile requires 2 steel. Concrete requires 1 steel. I mean, I guess you can understand the rebar and the steel. Fast to walk on, cheap and very ugly to pour. Okay, well. But this will do a path from here to here and across. Yep, we'll do it 1 wide. Means we can place some statues in these areas and so on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that'll be one of the paths. We'll have to put a floor in here and also a floor in this room. But on to making a path for these as well. You know what, might as well put it right along here. It keeps everything in line. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Now, it does mean I probably will want to move the... Maybe... I don't know if leaving the doors there is a good thing. It's right up against the field. I don't know. We'll see how this goes first. We also add wood, which I kind of expected, but you know, there is wood lying around and there is jobs to be done. So people get around to it. And things will be much better. I feel like it's like my favourite statement. Everything's going to be fine. Keep on going. You can do it. That should become like a motivational trainer or something. You can do it! I really don't like the fact that there is a puma, or a panther, not a puma, standing right outside. It is injured. What just happened? Okay, so it's just a bite, or a beak. I'm wondering if it was a cassowary. Those things are pretty lethal. Yeah. Okay, well, with that said, let's get the other zone up. I was talking about it. I never got around to actually making it, so let's see, we'll make it nice and big. It's always a good idea to have a bit of extra food sitting kicking around. About 12 and 18. Looks like a nice sized area to deal with. Actually, no, we'll take a few away from the top. Don't want to delete zones, I want to shrink. Remove zones, stockpiles, okay. Wait. Where's the growing zone gone? It disappeared on me. What just happened? It's 18 by 12. There we go. And now let's delete the top part of the zone. Because I do want to have a one block of space. You know what, I might as well even do it for the corn. Just so we get a walking path along the top here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just gives us more space, and it means we can drop a few statues outside, make things look very pretty. Very pretty. What are we actually going to plant here? I mean, we can put corn at the top, but potatoes down below. Yeah, and then I guess we can make another field of rice, and then even go on to cotton, so we got something for clothes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Leave it on potatoes, and we'll do this again. It does mean that I'll mark some paths. So, there's floors. Floors, we'll do concrete. We'll go right down here. Dove helps us divide up this area just a little bit. Maybe I'll make this like a small leisure or a park area. Make it look very pretty. Then you have the fields next to you. While they're not canola fields, I still think they'll look very nice, and I think people will generally find it a bit more aesthetically pleasing, especially if we clean it up a little bit. So let's see. We want to make another growing zone. Guess it'll be along here. And it was, what was it, 18? So it's just inside the bog area, or the marsh zone. But that's fine, we can deal with that. It's not perfect, but it's fine. So this will be rice. What's hay grass? Hay grass is a mixture of nutrient-rich grasses which yield a large amount of hay. Hay is edible for animals, but not humans. Yeah, not hay grass. It'll be rice plant. Cool. And we have another raid already. Wow. Yeah, they're coming fast. So it is only 2 people once again, and they are going to prepare. So people shouldn't be wandering over this side of the map, so we'll wait around for them to attack before we deal with them. We have another poor mood. Who is it? Fu. What's going on? You're harvesting trees. Is it because it's ugly outside? You're uncomfortable because of the heat. Recently being uncomfortable recently, we need to get something soft to sit on. Oh, you want something to sit on. Oh well, that's fair enough. You're feeling bad, slept on the ground, disturbed sleep, very ugly environment. Ugly environment, yeah, I can understand that one. Disturbed sleep as well, yep, because you still don't have a room. I lie, you will have a room in a second. Well, let's put a bed down and we'll get some floors put in there sometime soon. Let's see, bed. Oh, that's going to be annoying. It has to be a double bed. Double bed of wood. Don't think we've got the wood for it. There's probably enough lying around the place that will be fine. Yeah, nice grand room. It does mean that maybe I might have to upgrade Tashi, which means these floors would be useless. But maybe I'll make this one like a prisoner room or something. I don't know. We'll see what we'll decide to do. There we go. And then we got a few small walkways made of concrete. So people should walk faster along this. And I think generally it looks visually appealing. Yep, so we've got growing zone. Oh, and the pirates are attacking. Okay, let's see. They are attacking from the top left this time. Or is it? Yep, top left. Oh, that is very laggy. What's going on? Speed things up. Zoom in a little. So they are attacking from top left. Let's see, where are we going to stand? I think we'll just stand in our dumping stockpile zone. I think that's going to be the safest area of protection. Some of their shots may go past us and hit these solar generators or solar panels, but we'll deal with that, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Decker, you have a knife. Tashi, you have a gun. You have another gun, and Miriam, you have a gun. Now, you actually have skill in shooting, do you, Miriam? Yeah, let's see. Character, shooting, 9. Yep, okay. I'm fine with that. And I might as well grab everyone and set them up. There's certainly no harm in that. Recruit you guys, place you in this area. Yeah. See if we can split you up a little bit. So they are still attacking from the top left. They are. Okay, slow them down when they get a little closer. Miriam, place you next to this tree. Tashi, you are fine standing there. Decker, you have a knife, and Fu, you have a gun. Fu, I might move you just a little bit closer. And there, yeah, people spread out just enough. I'm happy with that. Okay, they're coming into attack. See if you can shoot the hobbit. They shall not have the ring. It is our ring, my precious. Never. We shall never have the ring. Oh my god, that is gonna. And Miriam, you got hit. Can someone please just hit these guys? Okay, both of them have grenades. Let's just melee attack. I think that will do well. And that's another grenade. Fu, get out of there. Oh. Go here. That's a very close call. Come on. You're like 5 feet away from the hobbit, Miriam. You can kill the hobbit. I know that's sacrilegious to say, but you gotta kill the hobbit. Now, P. Mr. P. Wonder, are you any good? You are careful shooter, okay. And what about the hobbit? Hobbit is a night owl? Ah, maybe the hobbit already has a ring of his own. Being a night owl. Yeah. As much as we'd love to keep these guys, I don't think it's going to happen. And, okay. Fu, you are injured, yes, and... How about this? Tashi, come on. Go hand in hand with this hobbit. Oh, never mind. I don't think we have to worry now. Everyone's unrecruited. And Dagger, help. Yep, you're already firefighting. Excellent. Fu, deal with this bit of fire first, because I'd rather my buildings don't get burnt down. Yep, cool. It's taken a little bit of damage already. You know, I can't believe they sent someone with Molotov cocktails right after us. Very nasty thing to do, game. But we should be able to deal with most of the fire. Assuming Miriam is fine. You're beating out fire. You're just trying to walk to the fire now. Yep, cool. Okay, we will deal with that without any issues. That is excellent. We do actually have the second call set up. Also cool. Now this has to be set to what have I put it? Well, how about this? We'll select all these callers and redo the temperature. If I can select just the callers. So we'll reset it, and then we'll go. What's that? I don't know what temperature that is. Is that 1 degree now? 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. Assuming that's -4 now? Yes, it is. Cool. Now, I expect that three callers should be enough to keep this cool. If it's not, I am surprised. And, okay, no, the temperature is still going down. Maybe I'll have to double up on these walls. Maybe that will help. I don't know, it's odd. I really expect that 3 callers should be able to keep this frozen. Let's see, do we have any food? We don't actually have any food. Well, doesn't matter if it is frozen or not. Food, can you pick up these grenades? Now, it would have been nice if we had those Molotov cocktails, in case we have any crash hits later on. Because they always seem to be a way that people attack these ships now. And, okay, actually, can you just haul the body out? Because as long as you don't see the body, people will be a lot happier. Okay, what's next? What happened? Okay, no, the sculptor's table is here, and the tailoring bench is still yet to be made. Now we all need to get the, what is a butchering table up again? I mean, it probably would have been better if I placed the butchering table where the, what's that table called? Tailoring table is, but oh well. Be a little bit further away. So we'll put the butchering table down, and then we put the electric stove down again, which will be right next to, yeah, right next to them. That'll be fine. Does mean that we'll also need a light in this room, because people will be unhappy because of the darkness. So that's under miscellaneous. No, that's the sun lamp. It's under structure? No. One of these days I'll remember where things are. There we are. There's the lamp. I guess we'll place it right sort of in the centre. And that should be fine. Now, I got a feeling we'll be using more power than we'll be keeping at this point. Once these tables and everything else gets set back up. Okay, well, let's see. Also, the other thing is, this stockpile zone, we'll take a copy of these settings because we can actually move it into our body room. What do you call it? Cadaver storage? No. I'll work out the word for it. Yeah, you always do. So it's a zone. Zone and area. And it's a new zone. Place it there. It means we can actually put a door there, and then people won't have to worry about looking at bodies. So we'll paste those settings. So double checking. It's only for animal corpses. Good. I'm fine with that, and we can also delete this zone and expand this area completely now. Now, I think we will end up putting the batteries somewhere else. I might see if I can make a small little outdoor shed that's just along this area. For the time being, I think leaving the research bench just here will be fine. And one of these days, we'll get Jubert, the spy. Actually, the character is fine? Yeah, character is fine. You're a heat lover as well? Okay. Well, this looks like it's on to the next night. Well, we do need the bed, and we do need people to get things done. Still a lot of more chopping jobs to do. So, I'm wondering, has anyone actually worked out where the name Milliways comes from? Some people should be able to recognise it, and I thought it was slightly amusing. So, Milliways comes from the story Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't know if it's used in the new movie, but in the classic and even in the book, I believe one of the books was actually named after Milliways. But Milliways is the restaurant at the end of the universe. And I thought that was kind of apt. This being a RimWorld colony, it's sort of the town or the city or whatever you want to call it, at the end of the universe. That said, there's surprisingly a lot of people come past. More than I would have expected. Can you hold those grenades? Thanks. So yes, that's where Milliways is. So I wonder if we can actually get a good, what do you call it? Food. Something food related. A good cooking industry set up. You know, have all our corn, have our potatoes and anything, and a large selection of meats for better than fine meals. I don't know what the next little up from memory is. Grand meals? I don't know. That's my plan, at least. We'll make this into a big cooking colony. Large areas. And under attack still. And where is that animal getting hit? I can hear it. I don't know. Now, Fu, why are you sleeping on the ground? About to break. You're shredded. Oh, that's right. We need a medical room. Well, I guess this will be close enough for a medical room. Fu, are you gonna rest in that bed, and then someone come around to patch you eventually? Assuming that someone can patch you. Okay, looks like Tashi has to, because you're the only one with any skill higher than 0. Now, Fu's already got sick. That's not good. Tashi. Prioritize treating Fu ASAP. But I think it's time to leave it there for this episode. It is hit roughly the 30-minute mark. It's probably a bit longer than that now that I look at the time. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I will see you around in another video.